But they, listen, having a form of godliness, high-minded lovers, pleasures, more than lovers of God. It's not right. Preachers see two women together sitting in his church. And if God don't lead him to say nothing right, then he ought not say nothing. But at some point, God's going to say to him that you got to put that in order. Preachers see two men. I love you, honey. God knows I love you. And I ain't got that kind of prejudice in my heart. I'll hug your neck. I'll pray for you. I'll anoint you and overlook you. But it don't make it right. And if you don't get yourself together, at least enough to get sick of yourself, at some point you ought to get tired of yourself. Even though you can't stop yourself, I understand that. You can't quit yourself. You can't turn yourself around. But you can go to God and ask God to help you. You ain't got to just sit in it. Come on, I'm just keeping it real. I'm so glad that God's going to keep it real. I'm so glad he didn't say one thing and the word going to do something different. He going to hold us to the word. We can do better if we wanted to do better in God. I'm afraid that if we don't get ourselves together, we're going to lose our just reward. If we don't stand up and be something for God, we're going to lose our way. If we don't make it known for God I live, and for God I'll die, never mind the flesh. I'm going to live according to God's will for my life and tell everybody and everything else. And I can't be a part of what you're doing anymore because God is calling me to a higher level in God. If we don't start seeking God's face, to stop being difficult Christians that can't nobody get along with, upsetting folk everywhere you go, all in your house, all on your job, even in the church, causing chaos. We got to understand that the reason we're doing what we do is because of the demonic forces that we've grown accustomed to, that we're not commanded to loose us and let us go free. You need to tell the devil, I'm not going to lose my anointing playing around with you. I don't have time for your game. I got to get somewhere in God. We must be. You've got to be born again.